Look at all these beautiful co-ops for sale in New York.
Yeah, you seeing the prices, though?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no real estate bubble in Manhattan. Will you consider Connecticut, maybe New Jersey?
No, are you crazy? Honey, it's always been a dream of mine to have an apartment in New York. And if we can swing it, Central Park West. Just picture it, okay? I'm gonna paint you a picture.
Okay.
We will have a view of the park. We'll be able to take walks with Jane to the Museum of Natural History when she's older, Mozart at Lincoln Center, the whole thing. The whole thing.
I can't say no to you. I can't do it.
Yay.
And you're in luck because Lawrence Grant, not only was he willing to hire me away from Crane, but he was not stingy when it came to my starting salary. So I suppose we can go apartment hunting as soon as we get to New York.
You mean it? I mean, is this really gonna happen? Are we finally gonna be away from Teresa? Oh, God. Why are you not saying anything? Oh, please tell me we're never gonna have to see Teresa again. What is going on here? Is there something you're not telling me?
No, not at all. It's just that things are not as cut and dried as you would like them to be.
How can you say that? Because Teresa's either in our life or she's not.
What I'm saying is Teresa has been abused, okay, with broken promises and lies, and not to mention some brutal rapes.
Wait
Gwen.
a second. She knew exactly what she was getting into when she married Alistair. Honey, nobody twisted her arm.
She was desperate to be near Jane.
No,
You know that.
No, she was desperate to be near you. And you want to make a list of unspeakable suffering? How about mine at her hand? She's responsible for the death of our daughter. She stole our embryo, then tricked you into sleeping with her. She had to abort our unborn son so she could give birth to her child with you.
Calm down. Just take it
Calm down? I'm not gonna calm down. So right back to where we started, and I cannot live like this, Ethan. Not another day, not another second. And
Honey.
if you're not gonna protect me and Jane from that woman, then I have to do it myself. I don't ever want to see her ever again, even if that means never seeing you.
You don't mean that.
Ethan, if you are willing to defend Teresa, even now, after everything she's done to us, then yes, I do. Now, I'm willing to do anything to protect our marriage from her, but I can't fight with you two.
You don't have to.
Then why do I feel like I do? I do not want to leave you. You and Jane are my whole world, but I have suffered more than enough at Teresa's hand. Now she's the head of Crane. Every opportunity we have, she's gonna stop. We were supposed to be in India today, starting a brand new life, and look what she did.
I know. We're not going to India, all right? But we are going to New York.
But it's still on the same continent as that bitch. It's still on the East Coast. And if I knew and felt secure in the fact that you were gonna help me never to see Teresa ever again, then maybe I'd be okay with it. But the way you're talking, you're already entertaining ideas of seeing her now and again, and I'm not gonna take that. I refuse to live that way. And listen, here's the deal, okay? You're either 100% on my side with this, meaning keeping Teresa out of our life for good, or you're not. And if that's the case, I would rather go it alone with Jane.
Sit down. I love you. I love you. I want to spend my life with you no matter what.
Honey, you say that you love me, but you don't say what I need to hear the most. And that is that you don't love Teresa.
I have never lied to you about that. She and I were very, very close once. And I will always care about her, Gwen.
I think you're always gonna love her.
I will never jeopardize what's important to me, our marriage and our family. I really want what's best for you, for me, and for Jane.
Then you agree that getting Teresa away from us is the right thing to do?
Honey, that's why I took the job in New York, yes.
Well, what about after we move? You know her. She's gonna come up with every excuse in the book to see Jane.
It doesn't mean that we have to be around if and when that happens. I'm telling you, the next time we see Teresa, it's gonna be at Jane's wedding.
That would be a dream come true. And I guess if we need to communicate with her for any reason, we can do it through lawyers, right?
Exactly. once we're in New York, Teresa is out of our lives completely.
You really mean that? We are not gonna have to see Teresa till Jane's wedding? You know, cause I don't think that Jane should get married till she's about 35.
I was thinking more 40, actually.
Even better.
Yeah.
Ooh, we are gonna have a wonderful life in New York. Teresa's gonna be so busy running Crane, she won't even be able to hunt us up there.
Exactly.
Okay.
I gotta admit, this job in Manhattan was a godsend. Because if Lawrence Grant hadn't had the guts to hire me away from Crane, it'd be a heck of a lot harder to start a whole new life without Teresa in it.
Well, I owe him a big, big thank you.